Hi friends, Donna Martini here, and it's just one of those days. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and I am just flying from good energy. So I wanted to share it. I don't know. I went to a healer yesterday, who's somebody who's been in my life for probably 12 years. Her name is Odile, Odlye, I believe you spell it, or O-D-Y, yeah, O-D-Y-L-E. And she's from Portugal, but she's French, and she travels all over the world and helps people reach another level of health and wellness. And she's always been cued in to all of my issues and symptoms, as she does many other people. And I've sent plenty of clients to her. So if you want to look her up, you probably will have a hard time finding a website, but you may be able to find a lot of information and where she's going to be next if you look it up. If I find out if she has a website, I'll put it up on this post. But in the meantime, I just wanted to share the experience I had with her, because today, after seeing her yesterday, I feel so lifted. In fact, I look in the mirror and I saw my eyes look completely different. They actually look brighter. They look less stressed. And every place I went today, I felt supercharged and really connected to people. And it was almost the same experience as living in fifth dimension, which I did that one day in my life. And anybody who knows what 5D is, it's a super, super special place. It's almost like heaven on earth. That's how it's described, or nirvana. I'm sorry if you're hearing a whole bunch of noise over there. It's my dog eating a bone. She's always doing that while I'm on live. Okay, go figure. Anyway, fifth dimension living is something that many ethereal-minded people want to strive for. Okay, it's something that the monks probably live on a daily basis. Most of us are living in 3D, maybe fourth dimension, and they say the fourth dimension is like a bridge. So it's like that you live in third dimension, and if you're on your way to fifth, you're living in that 4D and traveling back and forth. Well, I can say honestly, in my life, I've spent one day, not even a full day, the majority of one day in 5D. And it was beyond spectacular. I have never experienced anything as peaceful, graceful, and beautiful in my entire life. And I have never been able to get it back again, to be honest. But today feels very special. Not exactly 5D, but very close to that same idea where you are flying and completely connected to your soul and really wanting to stay in that space where you are positive-minded, the future is bright, you feel in control and power and everything else. So I wanted to keep it going, even if it's just for a few minutes here with you guys. And I figured I would try to pick a mantra from my mini book of mighty mantras to see if we can maybe back this up today. Of course, this is going to be a serendipitous pick. I'm hoping it's going to be coordinated with the power and energy I feel right now. And let's open up and let's see. Okay, it's pretty good. Happiness is a decision. Each and every second we live and breathe, we are just one decision away from feeling the happiest we can possibly feel in that moment. Choose what is appropriate and repeat. Okay? Oh, this is pretty cool. All right, listen. Inhaling happiness in, exhaling sadness out. Inhaling happiness in, exhaling sorrow out. Inhaling happiness in, exhaling regret out. Inhaling happiness in, exhaling forgiveness out. Inhaling and exhaling happiness. And that's on page 125 of my mini book of mighty mantras. If you have the book, or if you want to, eventually order it. If you have it, I think it's like $2.99 if you were to download it off of Amazon. So it's really not expensive. But every day you'll get a different mantra, or all day if you need one, you can pick another new one just to stay fortified. I wrote the book because this is how I try to stay fortified, and because I really wanted to share more of my teachings with more people. This is the best way to do it, right? Because I'm only one person and can just speak to so many people at one time. So I try to do it in a way that you don't have to pay for seminars. You always get me for free, but at least if you have the book, you have something to tap into to try to transmute or transform or transfer or manipulate out of negative thoughts, mindsets, emotions, anything that's not doing you justice. It's not helping you move forward. I call the process positive manipulation, and the manipulation is not a dirty word, okay? If I gave you a piece of clay and I said, please manipulate this in the shape of a dog, you would not even think twice, and you would just start to work at making yourself a little dog out of the clay. Because truth be told, manipulate means manage and control. It gets a negative connotation when we apply it to manipulating another person. But what I'm trying to say is we can manipulate ourselves. And when we do that, we change our energy, we change our thought processes and our emotions, whatever it is that we're doing, manipulating our body. You can do it all. But when we manipulate ourselves and the energy that we're sitting in, it literally changes the energy between ourselves and other people. And that can create some positive forward movement, man, like you can't even imagine. All right. So the next time that you want to address someone in a negative way, next time you feel the need to judge someone, next time someone's barking at you and you're not, you wanting to bark back, instead of dipping into that ego side, try to just tap into the soul. Say at that moment, I really don't want to be in this place. I want to be in the most positive state of being I can be. Actually, I want to be in love. And when you do that, you instantaneously, in fact, before you even say it, it's already happened, you've changed the energy that you are sitting in and generating out, which automatically changes the energy between you and another person that you're dealing with. Now, they can chime in with you on that positive note, or they can do their own thing. But to be honest, I have never seen this not work, where it's at minimum diffused the situation and made it less, egregious or less difficult to deal with. It's always created a plus. In fact, sometimes it works so well that you stop people dead in their tracks. I've literally seen people just stop and say, you know what, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be, angry. And I know that I had a participation in that because I stopped, the energy exchange, that negative energy exchange, the ego to ego combat, by just wanting to be in soul. So it's not that I'm better than anybody. Believe me, I wouldn't have, if I was always in soul, I'd be great, right? But I'm not a monk sitting on a mountain praying and meditating all day. I'm, sitting here in my den trying to write and help and do and make money and live and survive and everything else. So I have just as many issues as everybody else out there. But I've learned that we take more control over what it is that we sit in and we project out. We can take complete control of the direction we're moving in. And we can tap in minute to minute, day to day, to that higher knowing and that higher performance level, that soulful place within ourselves. And that's what we should be doing. I think that's our job here on earth, as a matter of fact, is to rise to that level every day. Now, we're not in the soul every minute of every day, because if we were, we would be a spirit and we wouldn't need to be here, right? We're in the body. We're in having a human experience. And that means that in order to experience the soul, we would probably need to bring in the soul. We probably need to ask for that higher resonation while we're in this human body. And that's exactly what positive manipulation is. It's about knowing that we can say no to the ego and yes to the soul. It's about knowing that we can take more control over our emotions and our thought process. It's about deciding that we want to be in the moment and being grateful for everything that we're going through, taking personal responsibility for all we're attracting and bringing in, right? And then the idea that, we are emotionally and mentally projecting into our future. Every step we take is based on the state of mind and the state of heart that we're in. So we can't help but walk into a future we are mentally and emotionally preparing for. So if you want your best day, you have to say that. You have to prepare for that. You have to literally demand that of yourself. And you will pick the best routes to take, the best paths, the best things to say, the best people to walk into. And it will all just flow so much better. So I believe that that's like the day I'm having. Like perhaps Odile, this healer, helped me to just maybe let go of or loosen up or completely get rid of something negative that was maybe stuck inside, some doubt process that I had going on. And today I just feel like I'm on fire. I feel like obviously I can do wrong, but I can't do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is a day for complete gratitude and energy lift. And to say, you know what, at 59 years old, I know where I'm going. I know what I want to do. And yes, I'm malleable. And yes, I'm going to let higher power decide my path. But I have a bigger picture in mind. I know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to be helping everyone understand their power. You have power. You are an ultimate being, like a manifesting, miraculous self-healing machine. And there's a system that's in place here for you to take advantage of every minute of the day. Why aren't you? Probably because you haven't been taught how. Probably because you're stuck in a lot of energy that's, are stagnant around you or exists around you. Maybe because you're in a body that's kind of tired or not really being fed well, or maybe it's just an old belief system that's stuck. But I want to help you learn ways to manipulate out of that, and to change your mind and to change your emotions, to just turn on that soul power all the time, and to tap more into who you believe in, what God that is. It's up to you how you worship and how you praise and what you believe in. That's not me. I'm not trying to teach you that. I'm trying to help you utilize the body you've already been given. No matter who you want to give credit to for giving it to you, or no matter how it came here, you got here, you still have the potential and the power to walk into the future you desire. And I'm hoping that everyone who wants to walk with me will do it with love, and we'll see how amazing love is and the power that we sit in with that love, because it is so tremendous to feel this good. It is so tremendous to know that I healed myself of a disease, and that I can share that information with you. As if you're open-minded, you're going to learn so much, and you're not going to have to go through everything I went through, because I already went through it for you. I already learned it the hard way, so I can teach you a different way. Or you're basically, I'm not really even teaching you. You already know this. It's already everything that's inside of you. Maybe I'll just be triggering some things and reminding you, creating realizations, and then helping you with remedies for your issues. But let's take this journey together. Let's really lift together. And let's not wait for the country to change. Let's be the change this country needs. It only takes a small amount of us. That's it. It's a fraction of the population that it will take to create positive change, positive forward movement, and this generation of love that we need, especially for our kids. And they're the most malleable. We hope so anyway. And we can teach them these things and really give them the tools that they need, and not have them wait till their 50s, to understand and learn them. To give the tools now. Okay, and you can call it whatever you want. I call it spirituality, because I think that's what it is, spirit, energy, whatever you want to call it. Let's forget about political correctness and just concentrate on the love. Sorry about that. My love's going to be barking. This is what happens, what goes on in the background here. This is just a regular old house, and I'm a regular old person with a regular old dog. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, always reach out, Donna at donnamartini.com, or check out mantramouse.com and see all the things that I have written down there. There's tons of information. I would love to share ideas with you, share time, share it. And if you have a group that you want me to speak at, I do all not-for-profits for free. Let's just get supercharged, okay? And let's just say enough to all of the garbage that we're dealing with, and all the negativity and the hatred and everything else that's going on, and all the false data and information we're being fed. Let's just say enough with this, the way the country is being run, and do it our way. Do it through love, do it through kindness and goodness, and spread goodness. Let's spread goodness rather than the crap that we've been dealing with. Let's change this over and decide that we don't wait for anyone, okay? We're tired of waiting for someone else to create the change. We're going to step into this new day as our most powerful selves. Okay. And with that, I wish you all a great evening, and please be in touch. Love to you all, and I hope to see you tomorrow.